Curtis. Here's Curtis. And Curtis is beginning his second ever day of leash training. Come on, Curtis, let's go. Curtis, he doesn't really know his name yet. He's right about 5 months old. He was born June the 9th, and today is November, let's see, 11th or 12th, 2025. Come on, Curtis, let's go. Come on. A little bit of elasticity in the yellow part of the leash. And give him a little lift up here. Get to the more interesting areas. We're gonna walk the dock. I don't really have wet grass shoes on right now, so. So already there's improvement in that. The first time I walked Curtis about a week ago, he fussed about the harness quite a bit, did the lie down and roll around, not real bad. But then once he got out here, come on, Curtis, let's go, come on. Once he got out here to where he had things to look around at, he stopped fussing over the harness. Come on, let's go. Now, it takes a bit of a firm encouragement. And Curtis is becoming a little more independent week by week, if not day by day. So he may not be quite as strongly inclined to simply follow me as he did the first time out. But Zoomer always did throughout the year plus that I owned Zoomer. Zoomer, if people have seen earlier filming, was a classic spiral patterned cat that I had to rehome when he got older. Cheeto wouldn't allow him around anymore. So I know my time with Curtis is limited. Probably just got 2 or 3 months. As soon as we get down south, I'll have him neutered. And then I'll have a few months to work with him while he's still young enough to not draw his father's ire regarding having another male cat around. Come on, Curtis. And then hopefully he'll be well leash trained and ready to start therapy pet training. I may have to take him down to the dock, get him in a more linear situation. The trouble with these open areas is there's so many different choices of where to go. Little bugs will fly by. Any little thing or noise. Maybe a family member will come up on the balcony there and distract him. But when you get more on a pathway, cats are more inclined to just follow the pathway. It doesn't help that he's climbing up now. Come on, Curtis, let's go. And again, it's just the second time out, so he's very unfamiliar with things still. My experience with young cats and kittens is their brain isn't developed enough to remember things. They're still very much acting on instinct. So you have to constantly reinforce the commands or suggestions. And even once they seem to have learned something or become familiar with an environment, they have to reacquaint themselves every time. When I started walking Cheeto, I walked him every day, twice a day often. But when he was young, every day was the first day again, just about. Of course, I started with Cheeto when he was just 10 weeks old. And Curtis is much older than that. But once we get down on the dock here, I think, we'll be in a straightforward, back and forth type of arrangement. Okay, come on, Curtis, very good. Zoomer jumped in the water one time when I was first leash training him. Come on, Curtis. I pulled him right out. The harness did a real good job of keeping him secure. Curtis, no lying down on the job, Curtis. Curtis, come on. Yes, firm but gentle. Gentle but firm. Now in this situation, we got to be careful not to let him leap or step off the call it the plank. I don't know if I'm forgetting the gangway. Whatever our little path down to the dock is. Curtis is taking the lead. Doing very, very well. Very well indeed. Okay, Curtis, let's keep going. And I don't have proper footwear. This is somewhat spontaneous. Curtis has been out on the patio, the front patio, with his siblings, and I was downstairs in the bedroom, which is behind the deck there, and suddenly he appeared, and so I figured it was time to take the opportunity to take him for a little walk. It's expected to start raining soon, so very well done, Curtis. It's funny, these orange tabbies, there's so many things that their coat blends in with. You wouldn't think it would be orange-brown would be such a blending color, but it sure is, especially with this plank. The new decking here. And this is also exciting. No, we can't, no. Go back, go around. No going between the legs. That's something we definitely don't want a cat on a leash doing, is going between your legs. Now we're cruising. And it's great, he's moving along. Other than things like, you don't want him going between your legs. You don't want him wrapping his leash around things. So initial training is really just teaching the cat not to do certain things that, are either a safety concern or a nuisance. And other than that, a lot of the key to success is just being in the right environment. His tail's getting a little puffy like it did the first time. And probably the biggest disadvantage of where we're at right now is the street noise. They all got real startled in the bedroom when a motorcycle drove by and accelerated real hard with a loud exhaust. And of course, trucks, the semis out here can make a lot of noise too. But absolutely no trouble accepting the harness. He's not really pulling and jerking to try to go anywhere. Again, a fundamental key to success is that Curtis and I are very close. This is a kitten very early on. He seems to have broken this habit a bit, kind of unfortunately, but when he was very young, up until a couple of weeks ago, every time I would have dinner or a little sandwich of some kind, he'd climb up on my shoulder and lick my beard. And that was his ticket to being chosen. Huh, that's funny. This bench isn't normally in this location on the dock, but I guess it was put here as a part of the operation. Now he's got his leash, so I'm gonna. No. Go back. Go around. Go back. Go around. Go back. Go around. And come this way, Curtis. This way. No. Come back. Go around. Come back. There we go. Good boy, Curtis. Very well done, Curtis. Well done. As Cheeto got older, I stopped using the compliment good boy and went to well done. But Curtis is still a young boy of a cat, so. But yeah, that's just especially, a lot of that was just my inattention, that he got his leash wrapped around. But that's, of course, one of the crucial things for the animal to learn is go back and go around. And you can see he's just happy as can be to be out here. Beautiful November day in Oregon. Somebody's whacking and banging in the distance there, making some noises. Chopping some wood, maybe. It's okay, Curtis. Let's go. We'll get to the other end of the dock and walk home. It's okay, Curtis. Come on. So this will be a little bit of adversity training. These noises. Very well done, Curtis. Very well done. Curtis, come along. Curtis, come on. Come on, Curtis. Come on, this way. Come on. Yeah, this, it's funny how I pick these things up at thrift store. This yellow band is part of some little rubber band exercise kit that I got at a thrift store. It's a fairly stiff elastic. The best thing about it is if he was to decide to bolt, it would be a good shock absorber. And the second good thing is it's not so stretchy like the Come With Me Kitty harnesses that he has on. Have a very soft elastic leash, so much so that you can't really keep a firm control of the animal. Okay, come on, Curtis. Come on. It's a little bit of a challenge for him now, going towards the strange noises. It's okay, Curtis, come on. Give him a little bit of a pendulum swing here. It's okay, Curtis, come on. Come on. It's interesting, he had no trouble walking down that direction away from home, but going this direction, the street noise isn't that different. So again, it might be whatever was causing the whacking and banging. He's taking a look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 out of our 6 units here in building 3 have the fireplace is still intact. HOA wants to take them out. It's easier to repair the roof, redo the roof, I guess, but I believe our roof is fairly new, so I won't have to worry about that for a while. Curtis, come on. This is a little bit of a stress test for you, Curtis. That's right. Good boy. Come along. That's good. Come on. Very well done. Not in between my feet. Not in between my feet. Good boy. Very well done. Only time I've used treats with cats is just to get into the harness. And okay, you go up front, Curtis. Curtis doesn't need that, so. No, you don't want to lead? You're not going to lead, Curtis? Something scary this way, huh? We'll get over it. Come on, Curtis. Oh, I don't really hear the noise anymore. Okay, come on, Curtis. That's it. That's good. Huh. Okay, I'm going to pick you up now, Curtis. And this is where the yellow thing being so flexible becomes a problem. So we're just going to walk with Curtis to the end of the dock and hang out a bit and then walk back. Now there was out in the bushes there, I walked his dad. We came out early this morning, like at 3 a.m. He was smelling something that was driving him nuts. Cheeto actually came down here, initiated the walk down here, which is very unusual. And it sounded like there might have been some raccoons fighting in the brush over there. So Curtis could be smelling the raccoons. We do have river otters that come back here regularly. He could be smelling that, or the big blue heron that has a nest down at that end. So we'll set Curtis down, and we will see if the cat's instincts, the homing instincts, kick in, but not between my legs. Go back. Not between my legs, Curtis. I gotta break that habit. Not between my legs. A little bit difficult on the dock here, but okay. You lead the way home now, Curtis. So when I was working with Cheeto early on and we were going camping quite a bit and doing different trails before he came a strictly nocturnal walker, I would often carry or use even a carrying pack, which you could probably do with Curtis easily too. And just walk whatever, a quarter of a mile, and put him down and let the homing instinct kick in and walk him home. That's how Cheeto learned the mobile home park we live in down south. Just put him in the backpack and took him to every corner of the park and had him walk home. I'll probably do that for Curtis as well, almost for certain. Stay on the plank, stay on the boardwalk, Curtis. He's getting quite excited. Let's go home. Very well done, Curtis. No, stay on the plank. Very well done, Curtis. Very well done. Yeah, you don't like the sound of those big trucks. Of course, he's sniffing, sniffing, sniffing. Sniffing his own scent. Probably sniffing his dad's scent quite a bit. And again, I don't have wet grass shoes, so I'm just going to lead him again a bit. Come on, Curtis. We're going home, Curtis. Let's go home. That's another thing I do is on the way home, keep saying, let's go home, let's go home, let's go home. And it takes a long time, but eventually the animal learns what going home is. And with Cheeto, you know, we'll take quite a long walk sometimes and just sit for a while. And I'll just say, okay, ready to go home? And he'll get up and stretch and jump off the bench or the table or wherever we're hanging out and head for home. Of course, Cheeto's been leash walking for 3 years now, so he's quite an expert, although things have to be done his way. Okay, well, that's 22 minutes of Curtis on his second walk. And I'm going to call it a day for the video so I can put the camera in my pocket, navigate getting back inside without Mr. Chato getting loose. Curtis's eyes are turning that beautiful hazel gold color like his dad's. And hope people found that interesting and somewhat entertaining. And we'll continue. No, we're not going in there, Curtis. Come on, we're going to go inside. Go inside. Continue to try to develop the art of leash training cats and kittens. I think it's a great alternative to, certainly a great alternative to having cats killed by coyotes, and a great alternative to keeping them just indoor cats all the time, which is miserable for them.